For each of the following, determine if the solution will be negative or positive. So a lot of people look at this, they don't even read the directions, and they start trying to compute it. Now you notice this is no calculator. So the way we're going to determine if it's negative or positive is we'll look at the signs for the top and the bottom separately. So we'll notice we have two negative signs, negative, negative on top, and on bottom we have three negative signs, 1, 2, 3. Now we know that a negative times a negative, if you remember one of our prior opener rules, is that if you have an even number of negative signs, it's positive. So here we have even number of negative signs, so this is going to be a positive on top. We have an odd number on the bottom, so that's going to be negative. And now we go back to our division rules. And our division rules say if we have, again, an even, it's positive, and an odd, it's negative. So in this case, we have an odd number. We have a odd number there. We only have one negative sign, so this was going to mean that the answer is negative. You could have also just looked here and noticed you had an odd number of negative signs, which could have led you there. So looking at the next one, we have, since it's all multiplication and division and the rules are the same, we can count. We have, you can think of this as over 1. So we have 4 on top, and on bottom we have 1, 2, 3. So again we have 7, which means it's going to be negative. So these are both going to be negative and negative. So this allows us to simply be able to check an answer or see which direction the problem is going, so that if we get an answer, we're going to know if it makes sense or not.